What's up, YouTube? It's Khalil the Mechanic. I'm back with another how-to slash hopefully fix type of video today. So on the lovely GXP over there, check engine light was on for P0420 code. It was bringing up a catalytic converter code. So I just ordered this ZZP downpipe with the catalytic converter on it. It is a direct fit, so there's no welding or anything necessary. I want to say it was $294. I ordered it like 2 nights ago and it came like a day and a half later. So definitely quick shipping. They definitely have always had quick shipping with me when stuff is in stock. So definitely +1 for ZZP. And I know you don't know because I didn't tell you. I only just got the GXP back like 4 or 5 days ago. It's been gone for like 2 months. I think it went to the transmission shop August 14th or somewhere around there. But yeah, I was driving down the street. I did a really light pull. I felt a nice bang and it was done for after that. Like, I wouldn't want to take off as if I was holding on the brakes. And I wanted to put it in neutral, and the shit was still driving forward. I'll actually attach a video of that real quick because that shit was crazy. This motherfucker's in neutral. I done fucking broke it. But I finally got it back. They fixed it for free. They called me and said your car's all set, da-da-da-da. And it's gonna be no charge. We just wanted to get your car out of there. And when I pulled up there, he told me, yeah, you always send us customers. We take care of you. You take care of us. So that was definitely a great thing that happened to me. So definitely highly recommend Continental Transmission on Orchard Park Road and Orchard Park. But anyways, I'm gonna go get the car started and put it in the driveway right here and get started. All right, so if it wasn't the obvious, well, there's obvious right there. We need to jack the car off the ground, put some jack stands under it because safety first. Never depend on the jack when you're under the car. The obvious. But I want to start with opening up the new part just so that I can see what I'm dealing with here. I don't think it comes with new bolts or gaskets, but I did indeed buy both of the gaskets. I'm not sure if these are the correct part numbers, but I'm gonna verify. So if this part of the video is posted, then it's been verified. If not, well, you'll never see this. But part number is 61310 and 61465 for both sides of the downpipe. And let's open it up. More stickers. Cat buyback program. Sounds like they want my old catalytic converter. Save up to $400. Definitely check this out and see what it's about. One thing I will say, this thing definitely does look nice. One thing I was reading a lot of reviews, people were saying that it's definitely like some nice solid stainless steel metal, and I would definitely have to agree. It's nice and thick. It has ZZP welded on it, which is cool. There's a spot for the O2 sensor. Childish. I'm pretty sure I see no new bolts in. Yeah, I don't. So we gotta make sure we don't break the old ones because I refuse to run to an auto parts store. So let's get under the car, see what size sockets and stuff we need, and definitely gonna spray some PB Blaster and heat it up with some MAP gas before anything. All right, so I've looked under here and checked the front portion of the downpipe. Those nuts are 13 millimeters, and this back half right here, those are 14 millimeters. So I'm gonna think smarter and not harder. We'll take the oxygen sensor off after I take the downpipe off, and then, you know, reverse the steps. So I'm gonna start with heating up this front part just because it's the more inconvenient part. Alright, I think we got enough time on that. Okay, that bolt is coming out with ease. Now that that's coming out, I'm gonna start with the other side. Yes. Okay, so what I will do for the back side is at least get this electrical harness out of the way. I do not want to melt this. And I did put this oxygen sensor on last year, so it is definitely still good. For these back ones, I'm gonna give them a little more time to heat just because the back ones are more exposed to weather, so it's a higher chance that they will give me a problem. Knock on wood. All right, so that was about 5 minutes on there. So hopefully that does something for us. This thing is scaring me. All right, so what I'm gonna do is give it just a little more heat. So that thing is red hot. Oh shit. Everything is disconnected. Got it. I got it. All right, so now that got the downpipe off, you can go ahead and take this oxygen sensor off. It is a 22 millimeter. I'm gonna use a wrench, and it shouldn't be too tight. Oh yeah, see, it broke easy because I took this thing off, I wanna say earlier this year. I'm gonna go get the new one and throw this in. So it's definitely mounted to the side right here, which shouldn't be a problem. Just get it nice and snug-a-dug tight in there. Not anything too crazy. All right, so now I just gotta match the gaskets up. Okay, so this is definitely for the back half, which indeed it does fit. This here is for the front, which also indeed does fit. So, I'm gonna get the old gaskets scraped off the car. I'm gonna clean them up with a wire brush, then we'll proceed to getting this installed. I wonder if we could burn that shit off. All right, so we got the back one off and cleaned up. Now I'm gonna do the front one. I think this one is just, it's gonna be a lot easier. We can actually just wiggle this one off. All right, so with a little bit of force, literally a little bit of force, I got it on there. Now I'm gonna grab some anti-seize, put it on the 4 bolts, and then go ahead and get this thing reinstalled. All right, looks like one of these studs is gonna have to be bent inwards a bit. All right, so after some forceful pushing, I was able to get it on there. So I also noticed after this part, you want to wait to put that oxygen sensor on because, let's see, I think this will go out. Because when it's time to tighten the bolts for the exhaust, the oxygen sensor interferes. So I'm gonna take this out really quick and tighten up these exhaust bolts. So I'm just gonna do a little of each side at a time so that I don't damage anything or get it installed crooked, because this is definitely a tight fit. All right, so the problem I'm having is like it needs to be rotated like clockwise or counterclockwise, like a degree or two to get it to fit. Focus. All right, so we can see we got the left side in a bit and the right side is just a tad bit off. So I'm gonna try and use the screwdriver and just push up to get it to line up. Let's see where that gets me. All right, so my method worked. I just took these or left these exhaust hangers off. I got this side on first, the passenger side or the right side, and put the nut on it just so that it didn't slip out. And then I just used something to put onto this surface right here and hammered it and got this side to go through enough, so now the nut is on. Now I'm gonna tighten both and get this this oxygen sensor back in, and we should be good to go. All right, so I got it all put back together. Now you know what it's time for. About to start this thing up. I'm gonna get y'all a cold start, because you know that's the real justice. And I'm gonna erase my check engine light, and we're gonna take it around for a ride today and see if it stays off or comes back on. And one thing that I noticed already, it has this side exhaust tip shifted over this way. So I'm definitely gonna take it up to my exhaust person and see what he can do to kind of move it around, because I do not want to melt that bumper.